Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This morning, we're going to practice a shorter flow. So a 30-minute flow to open up the heart chakra. As we begin to talk about the chakras, these energy centers that run up and down the spine, we're not going to go in order, beginning with the heart chakra. The heart is associated on the light side with love and on the shadow side with grief. So I think this is a particularly important and important topic since we are dealing with a lot of loss right now. So we'll begin in a supported fish pose. So you'll need your 2 blocks. The first block will go across the shoulder blades. Right? So make sure that it is above that line in the back body where the base of the rib cage is. If you have it here in the low back, you're going to create an extra arch and an overarching in the spine, and that's most likely not going to be very comfortable. The second block will support your head. To soften the blocks, you can place a blanket under it or over it. And you can even, if you don't have blocks, just use pillows. Nice soft surface. But what we're looking for at this point is just a lift in the rib cage. Okay? So settling here over your blocks, this is where we will begin today. And I'm going to extend my feet long and open my arms wide. If opening the arms creates too much sensation in the shoulders, then I'm going to ask you to bend the elbows and just place the hands on the ribs. If you're feeling too much sensation in the low back, one thing that you can do is to bring the soles of the feet together in Baddha Konasana, or even take the feet wide on the mat, knees bent, even knocking the knees together, that might feel good, or it might feel like more pressure. So you just kind of have to play around here. And once you're here, I want you to sense the breath in the rib cage. So often we begin by sensing the breath in the belly. As you close your eyes here today, can you begin to connect to the sensation of breath in the rib cage? Just in the front of the rib cage. And then moving your attention from the front of the rib cage to the sides of the rib cage. Can you tune into the sensation of the breath in the sides of the rib cage? Probably an area that we don't really pay much attention to. And now attention to the breath in the back of the rib cage. You might feel the sensation of the back body pressing into the blocks, into the props a little more. mantra for this practice. I am open to giving and receiving love. I let go of grief. I am open to giving and receiving love. I let go of grief. Bringing your attention now to the fullness of the rib cage, this full expansion, outward, upward, backward, and letting go. 2 more just like that. And this breath arises from the movement in the belly, the movement in the diaphragm, not the movement in the chest. And starting to move the body and shift to a fetal position on one side, just rolling off the props. Pause here. Pause here and feel the sensation in the back body of the blocks pressing into the back. Start to lessen. And as you feel that start to go away, use your hands on the floor. Slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. You can place your props off to the side. You'll need your blocks a little bit later. Inhale, your arms out and up. Exhale, slowly twist to the right. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up through center. Twist again. 1 more, back up through center. Twist again. So nice and easy. Inhale, arms up overhead. As you exhale, draw the elbows in toward your ribcage. Lift the heart. Inhale, reach forward, round the spine. Exhale. So this is cat-cow here. Elbows in toward the ribcage. Lift the heart. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull in. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull in, hold here. Lifting the heart to the sky, pulling the belly in, feeling this extension in the sides of the waist and a lift in the heart. I am open to giving and receiving love. I let go of grief. I let go of grief. Take 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, release to center. Come to hands and knees. And then continuing to work with the rib cage, the space that holds not just our physical heart, but our energetic heart. Move the ribs to the right, up through center, over to the left, and down through center. So you're creating this jump rope type movement, rolling spine. Next time you're in cow position, so the low back is dropping down. I want you to tilt the hips to the left, look over the left shoulder. Feel this reach back through the right hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, switch sides. So looking over the right shoulder, you're creating a C shape with the right side of the spine. Breathe in. Breath out. Inhale, back to center. Tucking the toes under. Lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Big marching steps here. Take a breath in and a breath out. Walk to the front of your mat. Step to the top of the mat. Lift and tone the belly. Find space here. And then bringing the hands to the thighs, lengthening through the crown of the head, creating cat-cow movement here. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Release the hands to the mat. Rise all the way up to standing. Arms reach high overhead. Interlock your fingers slightly to your right. Reach up through center, side lean to your left. Reach up through center. Hands come to your sides, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, touch the earth. Lift and tone the belly. Step back, high plank. Take a breath in. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Flip the toes out. Inhale, right arm up to the sky, coming into gate pose. Exhale, reach the right arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lifting the rib cage, reaching the right arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, one more time. Reach the arm alongside your ear. Lowering the hand all the way slowly to the floor. Come back to high plank pose. Inhale, right knee into chest, flip the foot open. Coming into gate pose, other side. Exhale, left arm alongside the ear, lifting the ribs higher. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm alongside your ear. One more, up. And then this time, reaching alongside your ear, continue the motion back into high plank. And then come into downward facing dog. Breathe. Third, exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Shift the hips back onto the heels. So you can come sit on the heels with the knees together, toes together. Or you can separate the feet, sitting back on the block. Coming into Virasana. So Vajrasana, sitting on the heels, or Virasana, sitting in between the feet. Breathe here, opening up the quads. And as you breathe here, inhale, right arm up, left hand to the floor. Shift the rib cage out to the side. So this movement comes more from the rib cage than the waist. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, right hand to the floor, left ribs out to the left, reaching the left arm alongside the ear. Inhale, back up. Exhale, one more time to the left. Back up through center. Careful to move from the rib cage and not the waist. Pushing the ribs out. Inhale, back to center. And then as you exhale, fold the torso forward over the legs, whether you're sitting on the heels or between the heels, and come into this folded Virasana. Breathe into the back body. So you'll feel maybe sensation in the back of the heart space. Can you breathe into the back of the heart space? I am open to giving and receiving love. I gently let go of grief. Right? And grief is really one of those emotions that we can grasp and hold on to, and we can feel a lot of guilt around. Like, is it time to let go of my grief? Well, maybe not. Maybe you're not ready, right? But it is okay. It is okay to start to loosen that grasp. And letting yourself know that I can take my time. I can gently let go of loss. I don't have to do it all at once. I am open to giving and receiving love. I gently let go of grief. You have 3 more breaths here to feel that sensation in the back of the heart space, energetic heart, physical heart. Releasing the block off to the side. Inhale, come forward to hands and knees. Exhale, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. And again, march the feet here. Feel the knees, the back of the knees release. And then from here, you'll either stay up on your hands in down dog or start to lower down onto the forearms in forearm downward facing dog, also called dolphin pose. Good. Breathing in here, breathing out. And you'll notice that in down dog, my heels can touch the ground. In dolphin, my heels cannot touch the ground, and I'm not going to get too concerned about it. I'm really paying attention to the sensation in my shoulders, in my heart, in my rib cage, not so much concentrating on the sensations in my legs today. Holding here, 5 more breaths. Why not? Let's go 5 more. Push down to lift up. Feel a lift in the belly. Expansion in the rib cage, all 4 sides, forward, backward, out to the sides. Take 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees all the way down to the mat. Step the feet back behind the hips and then lower into puppy dog pose. Anahata Asana, heart melting pose. Right, and so the position of the forearms doesn't really change. Hips are high rather than sitting on the heels in child's pose. You can keep the toes tucked. That helps me to keep my knees in alignment. Pull the belly in here and melt from the heart space, right? Not from that bendy part of the spine where our ribs and low back meet, but rather from the thoracic spine, the heart space, the rib cage. Inhale, come up, hands and knees. And then as you exhale, come to stand on the knees. Walk the knees side to side. Reaching your arms up overhead. Interlock the fingers, siding over to your right, pushing the rib cage out rather than the waist. Right, so this is a different side lean. Right, a little more awareness and tone in the belly. Inhale up through center, push the right ribs out to the right, lean to the left. Breathe in. Breath out. 2 more. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come to your waist. Step the left foot forward into a low lunge. Breathing in, hands can stay at the waist or come forward on the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right hand to your hip and push the right hip slightly out to the right. So we're not popping it out, but we're keeping the hips forward and then just moving the right hip to the right a little bit and then come forward. You'll feel more sensation in the front of the right leg. Breathing in. Lift the right arm up, and then once again, keep the belly toned. Shift the ribs to the right as you lean to the left. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, back up. Exhale, come back to stand on your knees. Right hand to the side. Step your right foot forward. Low lunge. Bring your right hand to the thigh. Left hand to the left hip. Push the left hip slightly out as you move the hips forward. Breathe in. Breath out. 2 more. Inhale. Reach the left arm up to the sky. And then pushing the left ribs out to the left. Keep moving the hips forward. Lean to the right. Breathing in. Breath out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breath in. Exhale it out, and then inhale, reach up, hands to your sides, standing on your knees. You can use blocks here or your feet. Coming into camel posture, let's do camel 1 leg at a time. So sitting back on your heels, reach just your right hand back for your right heel. Lift the left arm up to the sky and then push the hips forward and up, lifting the heart. Now the left arm can reach straight up toward the ceiling. It doesn't have to reach above the head. In fact, everyone reach the left arm up toward the ceiling, tone the belly, and then sit back on the heels. Pause. Breathing in. Breath out. So now, standing again on your knees, tuck your toes under, sit back on your heels, reach your left hand for your left heel, and then lift the hips up. Reach the right arm straight up toward the ceiling, and then alongside your ear, maybe. Or you might keep the right arm reaching up toward the ceiling. 3 more breaths here. Sitting back on the heels again, release from camel all the way to Virasana or Vajrasana. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Inhale. Come forward to lay on your belly. And then lifting up into Sphinx pose. So pulling the belly in and up. Right? Particularly that part of the belly that is just below the rib cage. Move the hands isometrically in, elbows isometrically out. So there's a lot of tension here in the forearms and across the front of the collarbone. Breathe in. Breath out. 2 more. 1 more. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up, kick the right leg up, and then place it down. So just waking up the back of the glutes, left leg lifts up, and then place it down. Back of the legs, hamstrings, kick up, place it down. 1 more, kick up, place it down. Glue the legs together as if it were 1 leg. And then place palm, hand over hand, glue the forehead to the back of the hands. Lift the shoulders up, lift the elbows up, keeping the legs strong and pulled together. Just lift the torso and breathe. One more, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Tone the legs. Lift the torso back up. 5 breaths. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Tone the legs. Tone the glutes. Inhale. Lift the torso up. 5 breaths. Exhale, lower all the way down. Relax the body. Take an inhale and an exhale. Roll over onto your back. Rolling over onto your back, rise up onto your forearms. Sitting on your hands, palms down toward the floor. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart into fish pose. Pressing down to lift the front of the heart space up. You can keep the head lifted or open the throat fully. Opening that bridge to expressing the heart. Breathing here, 5 to 10 breaths. Tone the legs, reach through the toes, tone the belly, lift through the heart. Breathe in, breath out. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the back. Release the arms out to the sides. Palms up. Knees bent, feet on the floor. And then start to walk the feet in close to the glutes. Bring your elbows by your rib cage. Fingertips point up toward the ceiling. And then tuck the shoulder blades together beneath the back. Pushing into the feet, lift the hips up off the floor. Breathing into this open heart space, open rib cage. Maybe unbend the elbows, walk the shoulder blades closer together, bind the hands, come into bridge pose. Holding here, 10 breaths. Worried more about the lift in the chest than the lift in the hips. More attention there to the rib cage. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release the arms. Drop the knees over to the left. I am open to giving and receiving love. I gently let go of grief. And bring the knees back up through center and over to the right. And bring the knees back up through center and just windshield wiper them. Maybe the knees don't all go all the way to the floor, but you're just feeling out the back of the pelvis, the low back in this rocking motion side to side. And as you're ready, come to a stop, smaller and smaller rocking motion. As if your knees were this pendulum coming to a slow, slow stop. Extending the legs out. Rest here in Shavasana. Maybe the hands are out wide, receiving this beautiful vibration of love from the universe, palms up. Or maybe you'd like to feel the vibration of love within your body, folding the hands into the body, one hand on the heart space, one hand just at the base of the rib cage. Vibration of love within you. I am open to giving and receiving love. I gently let go of grief. Slowly beginning to bring your mind's attention back to the breath of the rib cage, the heart space. This chamber that holds the physical heart, our energetic heart, our emotional heart. Feel the back body, side body, and the front body. And start to bring movement back into the fingers and the toes, wrists, ankles. Roll to one side and pause. Using your hands to slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And reaching your arms above your head. Join your palms together and exhale your hands to your heart space. Bowing your head toward your heart in gratitude for this practice. Reminding ourselves of this mantra within. I am open to giving and receiving love. I gently let go of grief. We'll lift our voices, lift our gaze in the vibration of one Om. Take a breath in. Thumbs to your forehead, honoring the radiant, beautiful light within yourself and each other. Namaste.